Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner says most U.S. banks have more money than they need to be considered well-capitalized by regulators. He says the federal bank rescue program still has about $135 billion left, and some confidence is starting to return to the financial system.
Now, it's important to note that evaluating the impact of these programs is difficult because it's impossible to judge how the financial markets, how banks would have operated in the absence of these actions.
Geithner told a congressional oversight panel there are positive signs in interbank lending, but he said there are significant declines in commercial, industrial, and consumer loans. Geithner said regulators need to look at both the health of individual banks and the ability of the financial system as a whole to provide credit.
One is, do the institutions themselves have enough capital to be able to lend, and does the system as a whole, is it working for the American people for recovery?
Geithner said the Treasury Department is also drafting a new rule on limiting pay for executives whose firms have received government bailout money. Panel members pressed Geithner to come up with a better way to measure the success of the $700 billion Troubled Asset Relief Program. Richard Neiman is New York State's superintendent of banks.
Why aren't people seeing progress in the Treasury's plan? Perhaps it's because it's hard to see results in 1, 2, or 3 months, but perhaps it's because things are not working out as well as we would like.
Also on Tuesday, a special government inspector reported the bank rescue plan has too little oversight and is vulnerable to fraud. The report says American taxpayers have a right to know how their tax dollars are being used. Leta Hongfincher, VOA News.